Hello, Birdman here. Welcome back to another episode of Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. For some reason, I did record this already, but for some reason the game decided not to record the video. Oh, OBS decided not to record the video. So I'm going to do it again. Right, so last time we heard about a tax collector who's gone missing. And today we're going to actually find him and then begin our journey towards Vivec afterwards. So, Fargoth's house is just, these ways to find him. Fargoth's house just here. Head directly west to the rocks over here, and he should be behind some of the rocks. Then that will lead us on to another quest in which to investigate what happened. And it's really easy. Something's behind me. Oh. I could have sworn something was attacking me from behind. Okay, what I remember, there's actually, I've decided to change my magic around to one of my favourite spells, Spirit Knife. While its damage is anywhere between 1 and 20, so it's very random, but it's the cheapest attacking spell we've got, and also it's just magic, not actual, well, it's just damage health, it's not an element, so if they're like Dunmer resistant to fire, so I won't have to worry about that. And against things like the Ultima, I think it's the Ultima, they're weak against magic even though they use it. Now, I believe it's these rocks just here, you should see the body of the tax collector. And a Nick sound. Spirit Knife. I missed. Spirit Knife. Spirit Knife. See, even though it says 1 to 20, that's not bad damage still. For some reason I can't cast it. But yeah, also because of, well, that was a bad example, if my stamina is high, it's also will have a 100% cast rate when I've got high stamina, so it's the most beneficial all round. So here's the tax collector. To start the question, you did tax record, but you need the 200 gold. While there is a way of kind of cheating the quest where you don't actually have to hand back, for part of the question you have to give in that 200 gold and investigate it, but you can actually get around that and not have to give it back, which I'm not going to do this playthrough. I'll do it properly, but it's very simple. It's just a matter of killing the murderer before you actually talk about this money. This is why people hate slaughterfish. They don't keep still. It's also why you've got to be very careful in water. Less than 2 heals, I want my HP back. Really? Not my HP, so I wanted my magicka back and my HP. But mostly the magicka. Right, so although I can't fully remember the routes I took and stuff on the original recording, I know what the quests I did and stuff, so it'll be easy enough to get it back there. Right, now that we found the gold, we need to go speak to the person in the census office, and he'll give us the quest. Like I said, you don't have to tell them straight away, in which allows you to keep the money, but for the way you're supposed to do it, is go and report it. So yeah, you find 200, you have to give him back, and then he'll basically ask you to investigate it. As he says, killing a tax collector is punishable by death, which means once we find him, we get to kill him.
Your papers, please.
I've already handed my papers in. Oh yeah, because when the Dark Brotherhood attacks, if you speak to a guard, then they'll basically take it to the Dark Brotherhood. And you should speak to Apelles Matthias in Ebonheart, and basically he'll resolve the matter for you. Well, I say resolve, he'll give you a quest basically. So yeah, speak to anyone, and I think it's anyone you can talk to in town, and they'll tell you to go to the lighthouse and speak to, well, they didn't tell you to, but they mentioned that someone in the lighthouse is the only person who actually liked the tax collector. So now we go speak to this person, and they should be able to help us. Is this person just here? Talk to them about the murder. Yeah, as they said, they became close in the past few months. You only ever seen them get angry once or twice. They never raised a hand. Not anger, I suppose. I saw him arguing once with Thorin Gilneth about his taxes. He thought Processius had been levying too much and skimming off the top for himself. And basically, she's now asked us also. She hasn't asked us, but she wants his ring back. So our next target is Thorin Gilneth. And the nice thing about this quest, well, one, it nets you a nice sum of gold early on, because it's a very easy quest, as long as you don't get attacked by slaughterfish. But also, it nets us a free house if you do this. Well, there's two ways you can do it, but the way I'm going to do it, will net you this free house, which you got 2 sacks, 3 barrels, a chest, and a basket, and a book just there to read, which increases mercantile by 1 point. It's funny, it says help guard, but as far as I remember, you don't actually get a bounty for it. But yeah. So yeah, he willingly admits he killed him. Yeah, he left his body out there with all his ill-gotten gold still on him. But these people complain about how poor they are, yet he left 200 gold just out there that he could have had. But yeah. You've got a choice. You can either not say anything to the authorities, which doesn't get you a reward, or if you say there's no excuse for murder and your punishment has been decided, you've now got to fight him, which is so easy.
You will die.
Spirit knife. No, it's not a strong magic spirit knife, but it's no element, and it's really cheap. And there's his ring, and we get an additional 8 gold. Yeah, he's got 8 gold. He would have really done with taking that money. Yeah, so you can either keep the ring, which is worth 240, and I believe it's the highest grade of ring you can get, so it's very nice for enchanting, or if you hand it back in, which we'll do just for the sake of the quest, nets you 2 standard restore potions, I believe. Yeah, 2 standard restore health. Which now, if we report back to the census office, we'll get our sum of gold. But if you do this straight away, along with what I did of stealing that platter and everything, you can easily get like 1,000 gold in the first few minutes of the game. Yeah, there you go. Gives us 500 gold. Although he doesn't say it, because guards don't go through doors or anything, you can just take his house. So no one will ever go in there, so it's a free house with a bed and storage and everything. Right, so now that's done, we'll begin once again begin the long journey towards Vivec. Meanwhile, that script's just glitching out. There, give him a bit of a hand. But yeah, Vivec lies just here, in this big open space in the water. Got my nick sound. Spirit knife. Spirit knife. It's probably going to be my main spell now, just for the fact it's destruction, and because it's the lowest cost, it should make it let me cast more times than the others, and it'll probably be better for leveling up my destruction as well. Let's see, 4 times I can do it. 20 times. No. What am I talking about? 10. 15 times, sorry. That's 15 spells, or 15 knives. I believe vivec's through this way. Yep, vivec. Feels so strange saying the exact same thing I've already said. There is a wild guar. That apparently I can't hit. What the hell? So that was a bit glitchy. It wasn't failing, it's just not hitting. Vivec's this far. This NPC, where's he gone? Oh, was the NPC not here this time? Yeah, there was an NPC stood round here. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I don't quite remember this one. Basically, he asks you for a kiss, which if you do, he says about offering you a service in Pelagayad. And oddly enough, his first name is very similar, and in fact his looks is similar, to that bandit who robbed that woman earlier, as we saw in one of the first episodes. Yeah, I don't really remember him for some reason. Spirit knife. I missed. There you go. Destruction 44. Boom! I thought I was going to hit the floor or something. Damn it. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Didn't see you down there. No magicka. As I also said in the last one, which again, obviously I'm having to do again. There's 2 types of these necks jellyfish things, the bull necks and betty necks. While betty necks are stronger in every way and more aggressive, the nice thing about bull necks is they do poison, which since I'm an Argonian, I've actually got immunity to poison. What? You resisted. They can do melee as well, but their magic's basically harmless for me. I can't reach them with spirit knife. But yeah, it's weird because in Elder Scrolls Online, betty necks are the weaker ones and bull necks are the stronger. Whereas in this one, it's the other way around. Bull necks are status, but betty necks are the tough ones. Yeah, betty necks are the tough ones in this. I killed the jellyfish. Yeah, and there's a betty neck over there which we're going to challenge. Just to show how much more tanky they are, and that's going to miss, yeah. How much stronger betty necks really are. Yeah, that did nothing to it, really. So yeah, it's taken me a lot longer to kill these. That's all, fair enough, one bolt missed, but that was all my magic and it's still alive. As you just saying, it did over half my health in singles hit. Okay. Yeah, betting necks in this game are very tough, but also this is actually a necked farm. They're not wild, but as one of the NPCs will see, well, if we see him, we'll say that all the necks on the farm are actually a lot more aggressive and stronger. But yeah, I'm just glad they're not wild, because if these attack on sight, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Betty necks and at least 3 bull necks here as well. There's bound to be more necks around somewhere as well. But yeah, here Vivec is. Oh, could see Vivec at one point if it wasn't so dark. It does very. You could just make out the shadow of the building. And it's actually a city built on the water. This should be the foreign quarter, which is where our first objective is. But yeah, if you look this way, well, you would be able to see there's a boat there, and there's also a silk strider over that way, but I think well, there, just there. So there's transportation, but also you've got let me say ferryman or whatever, all around the town, so you can actually talk to them and go to each section. So I click on travel, I go to the arena, Halal section, Telvanni section, then once I get to those points there'll be more ones from there I can go to, based on where it is in the town. But for now, this is the one we need to find Helena or Helia. Oh, don't wait. Yeah, Helia. Helia. It should be in here, on the east side. And here we should find the Black Short Corner Club. Yep.
Yes, sir. What about that? Why do you disturb me?
Right, so this person wishes to go to Friend's bookstore, but the troublesome fools here basically are stopping them. So once again, it's more racism about Argonians being slaves and everything. So Jabasha the Khajiit has a bookstore, Jabasha Rogues. If you agree to travel together with me there, I'll answer your questions before we go. I beg you to try and persuade the troublesome fools to leave us alone. The sight of a free Argonian offends these racist thugs. It would tarnish my Moragtong honour to slay them. I don't want any trouble my friend Saralis Gomulus by fighting in his club, but I must go to my friend's bookstore. So yeah, Moragtong's another guild at one point want to join, but to actually get there we need a very high security skill or spell to do it. Yeah, you can't actually talk to him about it.
Do you want some game?
So yeah, these people, as you can see, are very racist about Argonians.
What? Why do you disturb me?
So to actually stop them, I believe we need a high disposition with each of them, but it's too awkward to do that, so we're just going to go for the straight up brawl. So first off, some of my old ghost friend. Right, travel together. Yep. Oh yeah, as soon as we say yeah, let's go, straight away 3 of them attackers. One of them's paralysed. Oh, let's wall off now. Spirit knife. Spirit knife. Spirit knife.
To the gods with you. Our doors are
Hey, what? Wait, what? Oops. It's nothing, even though it's moon summoned, I'm not allowed to attack it while someone else is nearby for some reason. Strange. Anyways, again, we've already got the, we know what we're doing, so.
You
Yep. Yeah, this Argonian, being a Morrowind assassin, is using some very nice throwing stars with paralysis. Not paralysis, thunder damage, shock damage. Yeah. I love throwing knives in this game, but yeah, it's nice. He's actually using decent weapons, which sadly we can't get without killing him, which we're not going to do. And I forgot Resting doesn't do anything. So, yeah, so now that they've gone, we can once again travel together and actually make it out of this place. But yeah, later on, once either I get a spell to do it or I get high security, I'll head towards the Morrowind.
My time is precious, so
Trabosha's bookstore is directly opposite. Personal. This is another side quest. Basically, we need to investigate some murders going on. 7 victims, 2 of which are actually ordinators, which are the holy guards of this place. See one just there. So something's been going around killing people, and we need to investigate. Thank you. Right, let's ask about the nerevarine cult, and they give us some notes. I'm not going to read everything out, but I'll just bring up on the screen for anyone who wants to pause it and read it. What Cersei's thing offers, he sells some lockpicks and probes, which will come in very handy later. But also we got some training for acrobatics, sneak and athletics, which we're not going to do because it's expensive and we need our money. So that's person number 1 dealt with. The next person we need to speak to, we've got Adherene in the Thieves Operative in St. Olms and Mera Milo in the Temple. The Temple one is awkward. We need to either try and steal something with guards looking at us, which is, yeah, I'm not going to do that yet. We should do that next episode. But the other option, we need to go and speak to a Thieves Guild operative who's hidden. I think I actually had trouble finding this one originally. I believe I know where they are now, but it was a pain. I think they're actually, the quest for them is actually really easy, but it's just finding them is not the most easy thing to do. While they are in the town, they're not out in the open. Obviously because they're a thief. I'm still surprised in this game though that the Thieves Guild have actually got kind of their own guild hall right out in the open and no one cares. I believe it's southeast is the St. Olms. So this will be Redrun. Yeah, Redrun, then it's Arena, then I believe it's down that way. That one just there, I believe. Let's have a look. It is St. Olms, yes. Should have gone the other way around actually. Oh, just goes to the canal. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'll go the other way around so I can actually go up to the top of it. we're going to have to go asking around, see if anyone here knows where this operative is. Yo, stop walking away, I'm trying to talk to you.
Yes.
I'm looking for a female Khajiit named Adherine. Do you know where I can find her? Yes, her name is Adherine, she's a Khajiit. So that's someone looking for the same person. What be you down here? That's neat, she'll be in St. Olm somewhere, but where, I don't know, try someone else. Ooh, oh, it's iron, never mind. So yeah, people are saying they don't know where she is. That Khajiit's neat. What do you want with her hiding from the censors and excise agent? I'll bet. Basically, that person we'll speak to is the actual agent. I believe she's actually under the city. Quick save. Yeah. What are the chances of actually picking the right one? There she is.
You want something?
Great. So Kai says says to speak with Adherine, and you've done this thing. You're speaking to Adherine. Adherine will not talk to you about the Nerevarine or Sixth House Cult. And because why? Because at the moment it's very distracted by a nice census and excise agent. You do not know this? They are the collectors of the Emperor's taxes and tariffs, and the Emperor has outlawed trade in many things like Dunmer artifacts and ebony. And the agent will enjoy being a pest about such things for several reasons. The agent is not Adherine's favourite person. So basically we need to get rid of the agent. Now I'm probably going to regret this, so I'm going to quick save, but there's actually, I believe there's actually a very strong NPC down here. Or, I say very strong, they've got some nasty enchanted gear. Where's bed? I'm going to activate Sanctuary. So at least help me. Don't have enough magicka, that might help. I'm not going to use magicka then. Yeah, just you there. Darn it. Big mistake, big mistake. Yeah. We're not gonna do that.
You want
So yeah, as I said, they got some very. It's not so much the gear as well; it's the stats. It's all just the movement speed. It's very high level. I think they was using steel armor, I think, but yeah, they was doing like almost half my health a hit. Well, probably about half my health a hit,
Speak, traveler.
and I couldn't even do anything. And then I just get out of the way. If I finally get out of the way, I'll go round.
Quickly, Outlander.
But yeah, I used to use like Sujamma and stuff to have to beat that person, but we'll come back to it later when we have more items. I think Sujamma would really have helped. Look at that agent, where's he gone? Oh, I went straight past him.
Let's hear it.
There we go, that's that done. That's how easy it is, you just got to tell him she's left. Pop back down again and talk to the person. Did I go down the wrong one? No, it's definitely not the wrong one. Up there. Where'd she go? Oh. Darn it, she's on the other side. My bad. Oh yeah, 'cause I had to go to the other side because this person was blocking the way. God damn it. That's more like it, I recognise that person. There we go. Problem sorted.
You have questions?
Oh yeah, it's about, because it's about smuggling. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients because they have a new employer, the Sixth House, who pays very well. But what do they smuggle now? I don't know. Because they are very secret. This is odd because these smugglers are always loud and bragging, and now they hush up like fat-bellied kitties. Right, so that's that person done. What notes? Did we actually get any notes from that? Yes, there's no, so that's that one done. So now the last person, which we'll do next episode, is Meramilo or something like that. Well, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.